Good morning. Recently, my brother and we just got two Ford Mavericks delivered, and we ordered them all the way back in September 16th, and we had them delivered on September 8th. And slowly we're accessorizing them, and one of the things we like having on our vehicles is the mud guards. I already put a set on this carbonized gray one, as you see here. They look really good, and believe me, they really help. Here in Nebraska, we have 4 seasons, and we have our share of gravel roads that we drive on, and definitely a must to have one of these. Today I'm going to show you how to put these mud guards on this Area 51 blue, my brother's vehicle. And I ordered a part from Amazon, and I will show you momentarily. It's nothing expensive. It's like under $30. Looks great, exactly the one on the other vehicle, and I'll show you how to put them on. Before you place the mud guards, this area you might want to put some sort of some sort of a wax, some sort of a spray on, and just to keep it nice and neat. I use this wax and dry, just a slight coat, because it's going to be under that plastic. I feel like it may help in the long run. I mean, nothing to write home about. It's not like a permanent thing. I think the best thing to do is put some sort of tape there, but I'm not going to deal with that. So just put a little coat of any wax or polish, whatever you have, just to keep the paint in nice shape. All right, let me go get the mud guards and we'll move on. Let me get my light and check this out. I have this awesome light I picked up at Menards. Works really good, especially for stuff like this. All right, for this exercise you need a little flathead like this, just to pop these guys enough so you can do the rest. With this tool, just be gentle, don't break the heads of it. Here we go. Start this one. There we go. The way they made it, these in the front, these top and bottom ones, this kind, and middle one is different. It's a little smaller one. So on this car they put the smaller one at the bottom. How interesting. Way to go, Ford. Just trying to be as gentle as I can, especially given the car is my brother's car. Here's the other one. I dropped the thing. basically what you do here is grab the front one, line up the holes, put them in and press it down. Hold on, let's see. Here we go. Oops, I removed the top one. Actually, Ford did it right. I removed the wrong one. Here we go. Let's put this back in. All right, let's do this again. And let's do this one. This is the last one. Now do this one again. Here we go. This is it, you guys. Super simple. Anyone can do it. Solid. Not going anywhere. Rear one is in slightly different shape, but it's equally easy. Let's set up here. The difference between front and rear, they have two pop-ins like this, and there are two screws here, which we're going to use a I think size 7 should do it. Yeah, size 7. Wrench to unscrew these. These are screwed in fairly light, so when you screw them back on, don't over tighten them. Just do it right, just like the way Ford did it. Another thing I'm going to do here is the wipe underneath, so we can have a cleaner install here. Let me go get a rag. Basically what I'm doing here is putting these push pins in before I do the others. This way it'll be easier to screw it on. Just hand tighten it and then do the rest with the wrench. Basically, I have a 7mm metric wrench. That's what I'm using with this. That's it. There we go. It's all set. It's looking good. This time, let's start from the rear and we'll go to the front. First, I'm going to pop the sockets or whatever they called. Should have looked it up. And then let's get the screws removed. What I want to do from now on this channel, I want to, as I do updates on my vehicle, or upgrades so to speak, or add accessories and such, I want to make little videos for people like me who has no clue until they see something on YouTube or elsewhere. There we go. That's the first one. Goes the second one. This is so easy. Maybe I should start mud flap or mudguard install business. There we go. Hand tighten them, and remember, do not over tighten these, and don't use any power tools. You may mess your car up, I think. Excellent. Alright, let's move to the front wheel. Somehow the front wheel is more difficult than the rear. I think because of this carpeting in the front. So here we go. The next one. These middle ones are easy to remove. Those big ones are the ones very difficult. At least for me. But this is a super easy job, you guys. I mean, don't mind me, I'm not too familiar with doing stuff like this. Hopefully I'll get better at my next videos. Let's wipe this one more time. This puppy ready. Line up the holes. Start with the top one. Oh, perfect. Do the bottom one. Wheelbase is so big, you don't even have to turn the wheels. I guess, at least to me. I've done this with my little Volkswagen Jetta I used to have, and I was almost going to remove the rear wheels to be able to get in there, which is ridiculous. There we go. Perfect. All right, you guys, here it is. Solid as it is. Well, this is all I have for you today. And please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great day. God bless.